Okay, we're on step number 5 where we need to sew the apron together. So let me show you how we're going to do that. First of all, I want to show you how I sewed the straps and what they look like, and this is what yours should look like as well. 5/8 inch seam here on the other side, and then at the top as well. You can see the top. Okay, after you did that, I forgot to tell you also, you'll want to go back and take your 2 side straps and you're going to fold it down about, I don't know, what's that, about 1 inch or a little less, and just kind of reinforce that, because if not, see how this starts fraying, and you don't want it to fray and rip. So you're just going to go back and kind of reinforce that a little bit on both of those. So whenever you think about that, you could do that at the very end if you want as well. Okay, then you're going to put the 2 sides together. So my tip to you is this. Pin down, see how I pin down the straps? So I pin them this way, and then I take this bunch right here and I stuff it in the pocket, or if you don't have a pocket there, just kind of want to pin them to the front of the apron, because, I'll show you, when you take your solid piece, lay it on top, because you're going to sew these 2 pieces together. When you're sewing this together, you don't want one of those little edges to get stuck in here or be sticking out or mess you up. So you're going to take your solid piece and lay it on top, and you're going to pin this all together. So if you want to look at the directions, it says, apron, pin the 2 aprons together as follows. Right sides together, webbing straps inside, pinned out of the way of the stitching. And then it says, be sure the 2 layers lie flat and even. This is more important than having the edges even. So you want to make sure that it's flat. And then you're going to pin it. After you pin it, it says stitch 5/8 inch from the edge, pivoting at the dots and leaving open between the squares at the bottom of the apron. So this is how you're going to sew. You're going to leave an opening in the bottom. You're going to sew all the way around. And then after you're done with that, you're going to clip some corners, kind of like we did with the pocket. Flip it right side out. And then we only have 1 more step left. So I just want to reinforce that with you with the pinning. As you go around, I like to start at the bottom. So I match up the bottom. And I'll use my green pin again, because I'm going to start here. If you're not sure how big to do your opening, grab your pattern and if you notice, you see your, what is that thing? A square? That's your square, and I like to put a pin right where it was. So it's right there. That's going to be my stop point. If I flip it over, oh dang, I'm good. Here's my start point right there. Okay, so that's about as big as your opening should be. And then you want to pin that all the way around. Use lots of pins because you don't want it sliding on you as you're going. Okay, once that's all pinned, I'm going to put it in the machine this way. So I would start here, and don't forget to reverse in the beginning of your seam. 5/8 inch. All the way around. Make sure you pivot at your corners and go all the way the entire apron, stopping right here. Clip your corners, like the picture, flip, and then we're ready for top stitching, which is step number 6, the end.